This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm in a haunted movie theater, and this is a review of Andrew Stephen Lee's short film Manila is Full of Men Named Boy, released back in 2018. It follows a Filipino man named Boy who, quote unquote, adopts a child in an effort to impress his father when visiting for his birthday. The plan doesn't work out for Boy, though, when his fake son ends up being accepted by his father and his friends. All the while, news of Michael Jackson's death is on the minds and televisions of the Filipino people, despite a greater threat to the country being at hand. The short is pretty dark, not so much in subject matter, but in character motivations and actions, and how the events of the story proceed. For one, the adoption agency is clearly operating illegally. Boy's idea to impress his father by having a son is also extremely misguided and, as we see, ineffective. Furthermore, there ends up being a clear, almost deliberate decision on the father's part to bring his fake grandson into the family fold while pushing Boy away. There are deeper issues at play here, but they're being swept aside and ignored, just like the threat of terrorism being ignored in favor of news of Michael Jackson's funeral. It's a subtle allegory that you may only notice in hindsight, but it works out pretty well. The technical aspects of the short are also pretty good. The film is shot in black and white, which seems more of a stylistic choice than thematic, but allows for some neat lighting choices later in the story. Editing is a bit hands-off. The scenes are made in long takes with few edits, save for one scene closer to the end of the film, where multiple cuts in a short period of time create a feeling of dizziness and confusion, which in context works out perfectly. It's a light approach that allows the story and characters in the film to breathe. As for the characters, there isn't too much to say. They tend to be stuck in their personalities with little development or a character arc, so the film is more of a study, primarily focused on Boy and his conflicts. In his case, though, Boy's lack of development and independence seems to be his major character flaw, as it's what prevents him from being able to find a sense of self-fulfillment outside of his father's approval. Boy's fake son doesn't even want to do anything to try and help, preferring to drink and smoke along with Boy's father, which may explain why he and his friends would rather party with him than with Boy. It all comes together in a manner that befits the film's themes of repressing deeper issues with surface-level distractions. Everybody has their troubles, but rather than face them or even acknowledge them, they just pretend that a fresh coat of paint will fix the issues, or at least make them tolerable for a short while longer. It's a tactic that only gets so far and comes crashing down for Boy in the end, and only goes to show how empty he is without the approval of someone who may not even know how much he cares about it. Manila is Full of Men Named Boy. Andrew Stephen Lee, 2018. 4 stars. I recommend it. That's the end of this review. You know how it goes. Likes and comments, subscriptions and bells. I'm still trying to escape this place, so if you have any tips or ideas, please tell me. Thank you.